Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Arran Coastal Way journey.
Oh my god, would animals stop doing that? And he fell. Oh, the ferry beat me there. I don't think I'm going to make this. What I'm doing now, I'm just packing away my camp. I had 2 beers last night and I feel slightly rough for it. Oh, Keith, why do you do these silly things?
Hello little friend. Goodbye little friend.
They obviously trust people on this island because the key's in the digger. I can drive that. There's 2 seals just playing out there. Five miles until this section's over and 11 miles until the day's over. That's not too bad. That's made me feel quite good actually. Oh, it's a bus stop there. Don't tempt me.
I was excited to reach King's Cave, one of the most famous stops along the trail.
So this is really cool. So they call them hut circles. They're from the Bronze Age. And the outlines of them are still here. So if you can see that, you can see the circle and the indentation there. That's so cool.
Fantastic view back towards the north.
Let's hope I won't be needing to do that. So the first cave that I've come across is a cave I've actually been to before, and normally there was hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of all these stones stacked on top of each other, but they seem to have all been knocked down. So I don't know if that's vandalism or if because of the recent storm they've been knocked down, but these used to be all stacked on top of each other last time I was here. Well, that's a shame. I'll show you what it looked like. I'll find a picture from when I came here before and I'll put it on the screen now. I suppose I can restart the tradition. There we go. That's the only one in here now. So this one here is King's Cave. This is the legendary cave where Robert the Bruce was meant to have hidden out from the English, and he'd seen the spider's web going round and round and round, keep rebuilding it, and that's when he decided to carry on fighting the English. I hope he doesn't mind me coming here now. Brucey! So look, there's lots of ancient graffiti in this cage, carvings. It is the biggest cave of the ones in this area. Absolutely huge. Hello! There's an ancient stone cross that's been carved in there. There's lots of carvings over here. Less so ancient. Does go quite far back. There's a date there, so that carving's from 1866. Oh, there's a horse here. An ancient carved horse. Let's have a look down this corridor. It's not as deep as the other one. It says Wars 1874. Alright, I'm going to get out of here now. Just been speaking to a lovely couple in King's Cave. They were telling me about how vandalism is going up on the island in the last couple of years. They were coming to take pictures of the spray paint on the wall to report it. Let me be clear about one thing. If you're the sort of person that goes to these lovely pristine places and damages them in any way or vandalises or leaves litter, I don't want you on the channel. Please don't subscribe. Random fishing rod just there. Beautiful view though. Oh, this is cool. So these is a dinosaur's footprint. That's so cool.
This part of the trail became much rockier, and I did feel like I was in a Jurassic Park movie at times. This was a really nice place, and someone had left a memorial here, which I thought was sweet.
So I'm just going through Black Waterfoot now and then on to Lag, about another 7 miles after this. Ramsgate, you've come a long way. Must have washed up during the storm. So just after Black Waterfoot, I just found this cave. So it's got this crucifix made out of driftwood. That's really cool. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, would animals stop doing that? Oh, Jesus. If that is a sign, I don't know what is. That just gave me a heart attack. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, that's a sign that I shouldn't be in here maybe, from God. It's not anymore there, is there? Oh, I am petrified now. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Thanks for scaring me. I'm going to get out of this cave now. I'm not having much luck with caves on this trip. I don't think I'll go in anymore. Oh, no one told me there'd be steps. Oh, my legs are feeling a little bit sore now. Got a stone in my shoe. I'm going to use this chair. I have to have a sit down and get it out. It's only a little one. It's been in there the last 3.5 kilometres. Old disused church there for sale. Oh, imagine converting that into a house and living there. That would be cool. Oh, don't tempt me. Why are you doing this to me? I'm at Lag now. Oh, this is a lovely old pub here, 1791. I won't be stopping in there, otherwise I'll never leave. I can't camp here because there's nowhere really around, so I'm going to carry on to the next section. I've also got about an hour and a half worth of daylight as well, so I may as well push on. Every kilometre now is a bonus. I found something ancient, and you know I love something ancient. Let's go and have a look. Tory Lincoln. Built over 5,000 years ago. Houses of the dead. God, that's a bit gruesome. Can't be reading that out. So this is really interesting. It's telling you what they used to do with people once they died. how they used to leave them out for the animals and then bury the bones in here. So I'm guessing this was the entrance, and that's where they closed it off. And then I'm guessing this is the main bit that was under here, pathway. I'm guessing these are separate rooms maybe under here that have fallen in over time. First view to the south as well. You can see that island there. I've forgotten what its name is. I love stuff like this. But that's enough history for a minute. I'm going to carry on walking. Okay, these beaches on Arran are getting incredible now. I don't know what the name of this beach is, and I don't really care, but it's absolutely stunning. It's got rock pools, it's got sand, it's got stones, it's got dunes, it's got no people. It's got everything I want from a beach. It's stunning. Ahead of me as well, it just gets even better. Oh my God, this is one of the best beaches I've ever seen in Scotland. And I can't believe it's only a couple of hours away from my house. There's a baby seal over there on the beach, and then there's 3 seals just behind it. I'm not going over there, I don't want to disturb it. I thought it would be easier than it has been to find a camping place on this beach. It backs right onto a farm and it's all fenced off, and there's cows on all the good green bits. I'll just have to carry on. It's a shame, but you can see where the tide actually does come right in up to the dunes, and the dunes are all bumpy and you can't camp on them. But never mind, I'm sure there'll be something up ahead. If this was a hotel, how much would you pay for this view? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some food. Guess what I've got? I've got pot noodle and pepper armies again. Might have some honey with it as well, as I'm actually starving today. I'm actually getting a little bit low on food, but that shouldn't be a problem because I'll be finishing on Sunday, so I've got enough to survive until then. Hopefully. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to chill out for a bit. I'm going to sort my stuff out in my tent before it gets dark, pick my roll mat and my bedding out, and then I'm going to chill for a bit.
A dinner fit for a king. A meal that has no nutritional value whatsoever.
Well, I've had my dinner. I'm completely shattered. I'm going to try and get an early night. It's only 8 PM, but I'm just going to try and rest. So good night and see you on day 4. Good morning, folks. I've woke up. I feel a little bit tired still, but I did have a good sleep. You always have a better sleep on the 3rd night when you're starting to get into it a little bit. I'm just going to pack away my tent, and then I'm going to crack on. On this part of the trail, you've got to be a bit careful because at high tide, the next part I'm about to do will be impassable, but I've got 3 hours left until high tide, so I should be okay. Well, it's not a Wilson, it's a fun leisure. So every day, what I do, no matter where I am, I find one piece of litter and I pick it up and I throw it in a bin later. Along here there's been a lot of rubbish, but if everyone picked up one piece of litter, it would make it look a lot tidier. It's mainly from the recent storm rather than I think people actually littering. I'm about to head on to the most dangerous part of the route, the Black Cave. So it's impassable at high tide, and there is an inland alternative route, and that's the way to crack on if you have enough time. It's 3 hours until high tide, so I think I should be okay. What I'm going to do is make sure I move quickly to do my best along this part, but there is an escape route if it was impassable. For so much of this trek, I've just been getting Jurassic Park vibes, and now I'm going through all this bulrush and long weeds and grass. And second I put the camera on, I'll get lost. Oh, there's the path. It's just, yeah, it's just crazy. It's with the big cliffs and all the trees and all this. I'd probably shit myself if a velociraptor jumped out the bush though. I'd have to give it a good old left uppercut and then get eaten, which might not be a bad thing. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm going through because it's getting quite tricky, so I'm gonna have to put away the camera. It's all this stuff here that's quite long. I think I'm meant to be going that way somewhere. So right now, I'm just crossing this massive boulder field. Doing a bit of clambering. As you can see, if the tide was really high, this wouldn't be here. This would be all underwater. But as you can see, the tide's not far away. Lovely waterfall there. So this is the Black Cave. And as you can see, the tide is coming in. I'm having to jump from over these black boulders, which gives it its name. I'm not actually going to go in there because I don't want to waste too much time here because the tide is still coming in. And look, you could crawl out up there. Lots of bird shite, so I won't be standing under there. But that's the most dangerous part on the whole of the trek, and this is why this bit right here that I'm coming up to, so you can see how impassable it would become at high tide. So there, literally another hour, you're not getting past this. I'm going to crack on anyway. As you can see, you wouldn't want to fall in there. And this is a tricky bit right here. You can fall in that. Whoa, I've still got at least another hour and a bit until the proper high tide. And I've only just made that. Oh, I'm gonna have to step. And he fell in. Yeah, I fell in that bit there. At least I'm past that now though. Well, I managed to get both my feet wet. Just proves how dangerous this is at high tide though. Anyway, I'm gonna keep moving. So I've just picked my poles away because there's a big boulder field to go over and I'm going to need to use my hands. This is definitely the most tricky bit of the trail so far. It's like little bits of scrambling and stuff like that. You definitely would not want to be coming this way in high tide, and two, if you have never experienced like bouldering or scrambling and that, it could be a little bit daunting and it will take you a lot longer than the alternative route. Oops, some beach burgers there. I think that one there's the boss. He's looking directly at me, not very happy. I've got a bit of a dilemma. Originally, I was going to go that way, past Dipping Head. But I also want to go to the giants' graves. And what I didn't know, I thought that was your like non-alternative route, but that's actually the alternative route. And I've not followed one of them red symbols yet. So it's 6 kilometres that way and 8 kilometres that way. But also Dipping Head can be hard to cross in high tide, and high tide is still not for another hour. I've actually moved a lot faster than I thought I would this morning. Yep, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow the yellow signs and I'm going to go to the giants' graves. It's an extra 2 kilometres, but I've followed them yellow ones all this way. I've not taken a red one yet. and I don't plan to now.
Walking through this forest was fantastic, and it had beautiful views back over the sea and towards the islands in the distance. Truly magical.
My first view of Holy Island. I'm back on the east coast of the island almost. Here we are at the Giant's Graves. So what I actually think this is more prehistoric 5,000-year-old burial mounds. Oh, this is cool, you can actually go in this one. Wow, I'm tempted to actually have a lie down because I'm getting a bit tired now, but I probably shouldn't. But these are so cool. To think they've been here for 5,000 years at least. So this has actually got some carvings in it. I think that says 1883. I can't read what most of it said. I think it's just names. Different people leaving their names. Right, I'm going to carry on with the trail now. Well, that's kind of my mind made up for me. Guess I won't be going that way. Guess I will be following one of these. I've just checked the ferry service for tomorrow, because what I was going to do, I was going to camp somewhere tonight and get to the ferry tomorrow morning, but there's a possibility of strong easterly winds and there's going to be disruption and cancellation on the ferry service. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to run all the downhill that I've got, so I see if I can make the last ferry today, which is at 7 o'clock, and the time is 1:20, and I've got about 15 kilometres to go, so I need to move. So I've just stopped for something to eat and sit on the floor because I'm knackered, and knowing that I've got to run or I'm going to miss the ferry. Well, I did plan on tomorrow's ferry, but I don't fancy getting stuck on the island for 2 days. So I'm going to have to run. So I'm just refueling. Oh God, the stuff I do for YouTube. Let's hope that gives me enough energy so I don't miss my ferry. First shop I've seen in 2 days over there. See, this is the little village of Lamlush. There's a kestrel just up there. So this channel of water here, all the way from that point over to Holy Island and back down that way, is a marine protected area, and so no fishing or partaking of marine life is allowed in that whole zone. So it lets all the fishies and the seals and people have some peace. I don't know about people, but yeah, the seals and the fishies. No, I'm not following any more red ones. Yellow only. Even if I get wet feet, I'm almost there now. That's the 4:30 ferry coming. It must be late. So that'd be my ferry go back and after to Drossen, but that's 7 o'clock tonight, and I'm only 3 kilometres away. I'm wondering if I can make the earlier ferry. I'm gonna move my ass. Oh, I can't believe I'm racing a ferry now when I don't need to. Stupid competitive nature. I don't think I'm gonna make the earlier ferry. This last kilometre, well, there's 2 kilometres to go, but this last one, it's all being uphill. It's only slight incline. It's a killer, look at me, I'm sweating my nut off. 1.1 kilometres to go. Oh, the ferry beat me there. I don't think I'm going to make this. Will I make it? I've got to go to where I started first. I'm nearly there. Can move, bus. Yes, I made it back. I've done the whole loop. Well, I made it. Let's see if I can make this ferry. Oh, it'd be so good if I can make the ferry. It's looking promising because there's cars securing there. Oh, it'd be funny if this is not even the ferry going to Ardros and I did all that. Blow me up. Have I made it? How do I get this ticket up?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's great. I can drink my wine earlier now. This is all this means. Thank you. See, here at Humans of the Trail, not even ferries can outrun us. Hey, right. Not bad.
You go fell again, surely.
Sorry?
You can do go fell again.
Oh, I didn't do Goat Trail, I just done the Arran Coastal Way.
Oh, really?
I was 4 kilometres down there when I saw you coming across, and I knew I was meant to get the 7 o'clock one. I was like, I wonder if I can race that.
Well done.
4 days. Well, 3.5 because I did like half the first day. Cheers, thank you. Cheers, lads. Yep, last one. Look, now they can leave. The trains are so shit in this country because the ferry took a little bit of time docking and letting people off. Everyone missed the train, so we've all got to wait an hour now. You think the train, like if it was on time, would like wait a couple of minutes. It's like the end of the line. Like, what's their problem? They're dickheads. I hate trains. Oh. Oh. I hope you enjoyed my video of me doing the Arran Coastal Way. It's actually a couple of weeks later, and why I've got a hoodie up is because look at that mullet there. God, I need to cover that back up. A couple of days after the Arran Coastal Way, I actually got really ill and had a V&D for a few days. I don't know if I drank some dodgy water on the island or it was just a coincidence. And that's why it's taken a while for me to finish this video. One thing I want to say about the Arran Coastal Way is that it's absolutely stunning. And I personally, and I have thought about this for 2 weeks, found it probably better than the West Highland Way now. When I first done the West Highland Way, it was good, but I've done it a couple of times since, and I do think the Arran Coastal Way might actually be the better way now. Let me know if you agree in the comments below and what you think is the better way if you've done them both. Please like and subscribe so we can carry on making videos for this channel, and I'll see you on the next one.